Frank here from LDH Web Services. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to do a tutorial on WooCommerce products, specifically on products that are variable products. So let's get started. Okay, we're in our dashboard here. We're going to go over to products. Just going to show you a little bit about a variable product, and then we'll go into actually creating one. So we have different types of variable products. This one here, we have a product that is, the variable is the quantity that is shipped. So we go in here, we can see we have, these are honey straws. Here we have it marked as a variable product. The product has attributes. Here we have an attribute called package quantity. So that's what we're going to do when we have a product that we can ship multiple quantities. So, you know, if we're going to have one of them is $1, two of them is $1.50 or whatever, but whatever the package quantity, that's the attribute. And then we see variations. So this product is either shipped as a unit of 1 or a unit of 4. So if we go in and we look, you can expand this. So we have a unit of 4 here. If we expand that, we see that the regular price for 4 is $1. Okay, we close that and we go down to the variable, the variation here, and we expand that. We'll see down here that the price for a unit of 1 being shipped is 35 cents. So pretty straightforward. Again, we have a variable product. The product has an attribute. In this case, it's a package quantity. And then there are variations. Variation of 4 being shipped with a price of $1, or a variation of 1 being shipped at a price of 35 cents. We're going to jump out and look at a little bit different type of variable product. This one here, we're going to look at, I believe this coffee is a variable product. Yes, it is. So the coffee here is a variable product again. This one is different. The attribute is the size of the package, not the quantity being shipped, but the size of the package. We go down and look at the variations. For this product, there's 2 variations. There's a 1.5 ounce package and a 10 ounce package. Okay, you could also just do this by weight for an item that you're weighing, for example, if you had different prices. So here, if we expand this one, a 1.5 ounce is $1.35, and a 10 ounce is $9.95. So again, we have a variable product. It has an attribute, which is the size of the package. And then there's variations that have the different sizes and the different prices. So that's just an overview of how this works. Next, we'll be going forward and adding both types of these products to show you the procedure to do that. Okay, now we're going to move forward and actually add some of these variable products. So let me share my screen again. So we're in the product section here. We're going to click Add New. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a product that has different sizes. So we're going to name it exactly that. Okay, we'll copy the name, put it down in here just so we have it there. We're going to make this coffee. So we check the category like we need to do with any product we have. It has to have a category. Product image. We're just going to pick an existing one. Well, let's just pick a tomato. Just to say it's tomato coffee. How's that? Really doesn't matter what it is. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down here in the product data area. We're going to select variable product. Okay. And then we're going to go down and we're going to pick some attributes. So we're going to add an attribute. We're going to say size. We have to check this little box here that says used for variations. And then we're going to give it two sizes. We're going to give it a 1.5 ounce size. And we put this bar in between to delineate the different sizes here. So we've got this vertical bar. And then we're going to say 10 ounces is our next size. And we're going to save those attributes. So now we have the size as the attribute. Now we're going to add the variations. So we're going to go down here to variations, click on variations. It already says add variation. So we're going to say go. This opens up. We're going to pick the 1.5 ounce size. And we're going to expand this, where it says expand. We're going to give it a price. We're going to say $1 for a 1.5 ounce size. And we're going to save that. So now we have a 1.5 ounce size in the variations. Now we're going to add another one. In this one, we're going to pick 10 ounces. I'm going to expand that, and we're going to say that's $10. Well, let's make it $9. How's that? Okay, that's all you need to fill out in there. And you're going to say save. Very simple. There were a lot of other fields in there. It had stock on hand, it had weight, shipping, dimensions, sale price, which, by the way, if you do have a sales price on normal products, when you go into the product data for a simple product, the pricing pops up. And here you got to remember, when you're pricing something that has a variation, you have to open that variation and you'll see the regular price and the sales price. So that was pretty straightforward. So we've got that out there now. That's basically it. We've added a product that has different sizes and variations. We're going to publish this. We're going to jump over to the store, refresh our store, and we'll see here we have a product with different sizes. It has multiple prices from $1 to $9. If we click on that product, we can now see there's an option of size. We can choose the size, 1.5 ounce. It changes the price to $1, allows us to add it to the cart. We can increase the quantity if you wanted 2 of them. Or if you wanted the 10 ounce, you would check 10 ounce and it would change the price to that. So fairly straightforward. So we're going to come back here and now we're going to go back to our products. We are in a live store, so I am going to, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one here, do a quick update, and change this to a draft so you can use it as a sample. So we update that. It's now marked as a draft up here. And that will be a good sample. You can leave that there. It does not show up on the store. If we go back to the store, it's no longer there. It has disappeared. So now we're going to go back and we're going to do a product that has multiple quantities. Same idea, just different names. So we're going to come up here, we're going to click Add New. We're going to say product with multiple quantities. All right, we're going to pick fresh produce. And we're going to put that down in the description just as a duplicate here. We're going to come down here. We're going to select the product image. And we're going to pick this other tomato. Set that as the product image. Again, we're in product data here. We're going to change that to a variable product. Okay, we're going to come and we're going to add an attribute. So we click on attributes, and we're going to click on add, and then we're going to put in quantity. Let's spell it out here. You can abbreviate it if you want. And we're going to say quantity. The values, so let's say we're going to have 3 different values. We're going to have a value for 1. And we've got that vertical bar. We're going to have a value for 3. And a vertical bar, and then we're going to have a value for 5. Again, you got to remember you need to check this used for variations, and we're going to save those attributes. So now we're going to go and add some variations. So we click on variations, it changes to this, where it says add variation. We're going to click on go. See, we have add a quantity, any quantity. So we're going to pick 1. We're going to expand that, and we're going to say one of them is 50 cents. Okay. I'm going to save that. And we're going to come back and add another variation, and we'll pick 3. Expand it, and we're going to say that's $1, 3 for $1. You can see the other one is still there. We're going to do a save again just to make sure we save everything. And we're going to finally add the last one. I do that by clicking go next to add variation. Click on 5. Expand that. And I don't know, the pricing is not going to make sense, but we're just going to say it's $2 for 5 of them. And come down and click on save. Okay. So now we have a product that has pricing for 3 quantities. So actually I'm going to modify this to say product with pricing by multiple quantities. So we're going to quickly publish that. And we're done. So now if we go look at our store, let's refresh our store. Okay, we have a product with pricing by multiple quantities, and it ranges from 50 cents to $2. If we click on that product, you'll see it allows us to choose an option. If we pick 1, the price is 50 cents. If we pick 3, the price is $1. If we pick 5, the price is $2. Fairly straightforward again. Instead of the size of the product, now we're using quantity, specifically pricing by multiple quantities. So that's it. And finally, one last thing we're going to add here is a little way for you to save some time. So we're going to share our screen again. We're in our product view here. So you notice we've saved these 2 products. We have the product with multiple pricing by multiple quantities, and I've changed that to a draft. So it's here, can be used as a reference. Same thing with the product with different sizes. But one little trick I wanted to show you here is if you wanted to use these for different uses, you can actually come in here. If you hover over it, you see where it says duplicate it. You can say duplicate. Creates another one. Actually, I called it a copy here. So we're just going to say leave it copy for right this time, but you can easily go in here and change the product name, change the product description, excuse me, change the category. Come down here. I'm assuming you've duplicated it. You're going to have another variable product. Is it one that has different quantities or one that's different sizes? So that's all set up. And you can come in here and edit this. So you simply click on that. I'll close that again so you see that. So it's a quantity here. You can expand it or just click on that. So let's say you were going to create another product with different quantities, but it only had a quantity of 1 or 3. So basically you can come in here, erase that, save it, come down to variations. Okay, we've got 1 or 3. The other one's gone. We expand that. You should see the existing pricings there. You can change the pricing. Like I said, we duplicated that last item simply to make life easier. And we've got the different pricing here. So that's it for that. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to us. We'd be glad to help you. And at this time, that is it. You have a great day. Frank from LDH Web Services.